estate.
Don't make me come over there, young lady.
What am I about to get myself into? Proud of our name.
Thank goodness you're here. Impossible as it may sound, Spring-Heeled Jack has returned. We need to do something before the unthinkable happens.
He did say that we'd not seen the last of the Spring-Heeled villain.
There may be more to this than we originally thought.
Get away from me, you monster!
Stop!
You'll have to do better than that. I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night. I am the terror of London. I am a ghost, performing the feats of a devil upon the air. Long have I stalked the streets of London. You won't be safe from my deadly claws. I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night. I am the terror of London. a ghost, performing the feats of a devil upon the earth. Long have I stalked the streets of London. I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night. I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night. Don't want this sheep from my beastly claws. I am a ghost, performing the feats of a devil upon the earth. No one is safe from my beastly claws. I am a ghost, performing the feats of a devil upon the earth.
Vanished? Impossible.
Spring-heeled Jack will never die.
Wait, hold on.
Oh. Spring-heeled Jack will never die.
But thanks to
I
you,
have a very
the
funny,
Ghost Club's
important thing to
reputation
say.
has
Oh,
grown
no.
tremendously.
Bad feeling about this.
We
Both
are
the
a
mic and the
beacon
desktop
of
audio have
reason
been muted
in
for
a
the last 10
world
minutes.
beguiled by
Oh
superstition.
god, so wait.
But I
so is
believe
it
we
just
have
been me
encountered
talking?
one
No,
genuine
it's
spirit.
been nobody
it's been
talking.
nobody?
Yeah.
Maybe so.
So hey,
No
That's the
commentary.
question.
no
Hey,
commentary.
everybody.
Yeah,
One
hey.
might surmise
Now that Spring-heeled Jack is
But the
dead, we're
spirits that
free
haunt
from
us
the
Yeah.
Shadow Realm. We can
are
speak
simply
again.
our deepest fears.
That's how we're playing this off.
manifested as apparitions.
We're back.
We're back.
How's everything
I've always
going?
wanted to
How's
see
it
Ghost.
going?
This is going. It's going good.
How's that Spider-Man DLC going?
Oh, it's I haven't played it
Ghost
since
Club
a while
And the
ago.
virtuous twins
Oh, I wasn't sure.
that have aided it.
It turns out
Miss
Hammerhead
Evie
really sucks.
And Mr.
Yeah.
Jacob.
Good God, what were they thinking?
Well, maybe they were like, well, we made Mr. Negative pretty cool, so maybe we can take another really lame villain and make them pretty cool.
I get the idea of like trying to challenge your writers by taking this thing that sucks and trying to make it cool, but also maybe just don't use concepts that suck.
Yeah, because if there's one thing I know about Spider-Man, it's that he has a very limited, villain pool.
I mean, Jacob, I'm just going to throw this out there. Jacob did just name drop goblins. So, yeah, no, if there's one thing Spider-Man's got, it's a rogues gallery. Yeah, some would say one of the best rogues galleries in comics.
Some can say that.
Yeah. He's got dudes with suits. He's got dudes with magic. He's got dudes who genetically engineered themselves into be horrible animal creatures. He's got kind of everything, honestly. Except I'm still not sure what Kraven the Hunter's deal is.
He's got a cool daughter.
He does. Her name is Anastasia. She's blonde. She's a huge bitch. I'm way into it. Did I mention their family is rich?
Do they have electricity powers?
I don't think so. But, like, she's a hunter, so she's probably got, like, an electrified bola or something. That makes sense, right?
Probably. And thank you for our performance of the past 10 minutes of conversation.
I'm glad we could get it wrapped up in a minute and a half this time around.
Yeah.
See how much more efficient we are?
Yeah, no.
Whatever. Yeah, see if we just scripted all this stuff out beforehand.
Just
Cole Cooney in the chat would like you to recruit some rooks and just fuck stuff up in the streets.
Sure. We'll do that for a second.
I mean, when was the last time you just murdered a bunch of people for no reason?
I have a job for you.
Never.
Well, I mean, you can't really kill civilians.
Yeah, you
Is
can't.
it still
Not
a-
really. This is.
Damn it.
You can like run over people.
I need your skill.
Can you
Yep.
just tell them to go fight the cops?
I think so.
Just beat up a shit ton of cops. They probably got it covered.
I just need to find a cops.
I could
Party
use
up.
your help.
More than happy.
I mean, or I guess you could take them to like one of those gang strongholds or whatever, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, especially when playing as Eevee, just fighting was never really a thing that was being drawn. Well, unless you go to the fight pits thing, because man, it's fun there.
We have
Hurry
an
up.
important job to do.
Then again, it's a certain point just give Eevee the like Cthulhu brass knuckles and just start wailing on everybody. And that was pretty good.
You can tell how much I used the party up feature the first time I played this game, as I just got the trophy for having 5 dudes with you.
That's kind of incredible.
You know. Hey.
I mean, I also kind of never did that because I don't like having teammates with me in games most of the time.
I feel like the one time it's been really good was like Saints Row 4.
Yeah, well, because their partner is just like insanely good. Well, Saints Row 3 was also okay about it.
Well, also like they'd have conversations.
Well, yeah, I think they did it well. And 4 they definitely would between each other. But 3, I want to say there were definitely some conversations. I could be wrong. Maybe I just liked having people rolling around with me for the aesthetics of it. And have them fly through the back seat or the back window of a car.
Yeah.
I want to go riding somewhere. You got your dudes. We're gonna go fuck up.
We're gonna escort this whatever to get money.
Oh, is that weird? Did they like hijacking a racing carriage to come with?
Yes, they were in the middle of doing that actually.
It's actually a nice touch. I'm glad they did. So now it's you and also a carriage full of dudes that these guys gotta run off the streets.
Yeah.
Your secondary carriage, well, I guess they're doing work back there. It's hard to tell because, well, they're behind you at all, but I can't wait for you to fuck this up and kill your own people.
Eh, I managed to avoid that.
Okay. I'm honestly kind of shocked. I just assumed you would murder them all. It's like, see a carriage pull up next to you and just be like, oh, fuck these guys.
I mean, they show up on the minimap as like green and red. It's very clear.
I never use the minimap for anything in these games.
But it's like right there. It's
Yeah, that doesn't mean I have to look at it. A lot of things are on screen that I don't pay attention to.
Anyway. What's up, Alexander Graham Bell?
Don't ask.
How's your speaking?
Don't ask. Do not ask what Alexander Graham Bell is up to. It is some dark shit. You want no part of it.
Oh, Jacob, Evie, it's you. thank goodness.
Experimenting, are we, Alec?
Correct. And looking a bit frazzled. Nerves. It's those great oafs Starrick keeps sending round to coax me. He is offering a ridiculous amount of money.
Alec, you're not thinking of jumping ship, are you?
Never. I've been working on something in case they get too insistent. It's meant to stun an
Underground
assailant.
Bell is giving me
Should be
shot
neither eyes.
grenades.
Are you certain that it works?
That's nice
Not
of him.
as such. I've made 3 of them with varying degrees of acidity and whatnot. Oh,
That
one
still
must be
seems
the right
weird to
formula.
me.
Let's
Okay,
find
hey,
some
at least now I know
Starrick
where
lackeys
we're
to
going to
target
get
then,
shot
shall we?
grenades.
Yeah.
Speaking of
He
Starrick,
still
he's
just
still
seems weird to me that
transmitting
he is
false
like
information.
your tech dude.
We could simply
apparently.
destroy his transmitters.
I mean, he was
I
of
mean,
the
yes, he
era.
invented- He invented the
Bombs
things, I
will
get
help,
it.
but
Yeah.
it would be awkward to produce bombs that
the
potentially
telephone.
do not stun.
I've heard of that.
Oh, wait a minute. Looks like opportunity has come knocking. Oh dear, they never looked so angry before.
Stand clear, Alec.
Let us instead play a little linguistic game with them.
Oh, right,
Take
this
the bombs
mission. This mission
and
is very
climb onto
weird.
the roof. When I say the name of a fruit, toss
Because
one near the
basically,
bugs.
Alexander Graham Bell
Oh,
is going to
wait,
start
I
talking,
forgot.
and then he needs to say, like,
Slip these into your boots, and you will henceforth be immune
oh,
to all
y-
voltaic
oh, I think you
discharge.
people are the apple of my eye.
Oh god.
And then
have to
you-
do that voice.
I did. It was very
Okay.
important.
Oh, is this like you're waiting on a code phrase? Or...
Yes, and it's the code phrase is the name of a fruit.
Why?
I don't know.
Is this just to fuck with people?
It's Alexander Graham Bell is like, hey,
And he made you rubber insoles that make you immune to electricity.
yeah, because that's how that works.
I would
Yep.
ask you in for tea, but I'm afraid I'm running rather late.
It's a revolutionary invention. If only he'd introduced that to the public at large. How many deaths could have been prevented if Evie and Jacob hadn't hoarded this technology for themselves?
That is as untrue as the notion that the Starrick Telegraph Company is emitting impartial information, sir.
Come again?
Your employer's promises are nothing but hot air. His operations are about to turn pear-shaped.
What's going on about air and pears for?
I do not feel rough.
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh,
I just threw a bunch of fart gas, apparently.
As you do.
God blimey!
Oh, kids, those playful young scamps get everywhere.
So yeah, what are exactly these things you were... These are the shock bombs, right?
Yes.
Yes. Why are they causing the weird, horrible gas effect?
I don't know.
That's not what gas does,
Do you have the
generally, I
mental
think.
agility of a dollop of donkey's apples?
I don't.
A lot of this stuff doesn't make sense to me, TFP.
I'm not sure how I.
I'm relying on you to help make sense of all this.
I'm unsure how I failed that mission. I'm gonna be super honest.
Did you not wait for the name of a fruit?
No, I did.
Are you sure you didn't name a vegetable instead?
He said apples.
Okay.
Maybe I did it a little too early, because like the subtitle was still on the screen.
Like maybe he hadn't actually gotten the word out yet.
Yeah,
Jumped the gun.
I did a little bit of the gun jumping.
Someone's gotta. No one else is going to anymore.
That's true. Let's try this again. Hooray. I think the other thing is that I was trying to be careful and not get Alexander Graham Bell in the shot, but I don't think it matters because I think he has the magic shoes that make him immune to.
That makes sense.
We've come to smash your place
But on the
up.
other hand, would you really mind that much if you caught Alexander Graham Bell in a shot grenade?
No,
That's what I thought.
Messages from the Starrick Company.
In fact, it would probably be really fun.
it would probably like
That the Starrick Telegraph Company is emitting impartial
it would probably
information.
fix a lot of the world's problems these days. You know.
dark.
I know.
But not inaccurate.
Pear-shaped.
What's going on about air and pears for?
I don't know, feel rough.
Seriously, when is one of these games going to happen where you legitimately change the past?
I mean, you can't. That's not how this works, Nick.
You say that, but you say that like Assassin's Creed hasn't done really dumb things before.
But like, literally, the entire gimmick is you're just watching a movie, basically. It's just a game via.
It's just VR.
Yeah.
Oh, a pun. Your wordplay delights me. And to think I worried you had the mental agility of a dollop of donkeys.
Right.
Apples.
Is that... Get it?
There we go. That time it worked.
Okay. You can say, because I think he listed off like two different kinds of fruit that time.
Oh, you dropped a no on.
He says something about pear-shaped.
Sod.
Ain't me, Bez.
Yeah, the pear shape was the first one, and then it's talking about apples is the second one.
Okay.
Those rascals throwing stink bombs again.
And apparently, I just threw more fart gas.
Oh, I see. Why is he taunting these random people and you're hitting them with the shot grenades that create fart
Tell us where you
gas?
keep that telly-watching.
Because there's the bad guys' goons here to rough up Alexander Graham Bell.
Why are the... I mean, is that so bad?
I mean, he made these nice shot grenades for me.
You really think
He did, but he also did a lot of not so nice
you
things.
see a
He
cable?
did.
A telegraph without a cable is about as useful as a bell without a clapper.
But also, no, you're acting like Assassin's Creed wouldn't totally put in some dumb
Well,
thing where
bless
someone
my
accidentally
boots, you're as purple
fucking
as
fucks with the
the
animus
drum.
and creates time travel. They would totally do that.
There we go.
You found a piece of Eden.
I feel all wobbly, Bez.
Like, what if you went back and, like, while you were doing the animus thing,
Good show,
you
Alex.
said something to the space,
Thanks
to like
you,
one of the
Evie.
space people
Your
who's all
presence gave me
outside
courage
time or
and
whatever,
resolve I never knew I had.
and then them in the
I'm
past
glad I
learned
could
about
help.
something they
Now it's
shouldn't
time to shut
have,
down
and then you get
Stark's
back out
empire
of the
of
animus, it's like,
propaganda.
oh shit, time changed. Like, stuff is already happening through time in this series.
But because like at the end of Assassin's Creed 2, the implication is that the space people already know about the future stuff because like the space
Okay,
ladies.
so then why
just-
are they all still so bad at everything?
Because you know.
If you already know how all this is gonna go down, why don't you just not do it dumb?
Come on,
That's
you're having
awfully
coffee.
hard.
The longer we can keep Starrick from spewing
feel
out
like
false
it's
information, the more we can awaken the people to the truth about
Just maybe don't fuck up
I
all
agree.
of human history.
The sooner we can get
You
there,
can
the quicker we
see
can
the
help.
whole of human history and the
Would
future.
you believe my mother says there are still some wives in her street that swear by that shooting cell? So I took it upon myself
you
to
can
tell
look into
her
the future and say,
the
oh, our
truth
plan
about
didn't
the
work.
obnoxious draft.
So why not just
That's
do a
good,
different
Alec.
plan?
You can't go round to every household in
Because you
London
look,
town.
because it's like the quantum break, where once you looked in the future, you're kind of stuck there.
It is difficult to start
But you're not, because you just do something else.
But
All firm in
at the end of the day, it would all loop back around.
continually feed such detrimental trash.
Yeah, that's how the time travel works.
Take the upper hand and the sham will be flushed out.
I mean,
That's
to be
why
fair,
we're here.
I've messed with a lot of time travel.
Detected now.
oh,
I shall stand them while you get inside.
I shall destroy
New
not
fictional
one,
time travel.
three parts of the transmitter.
I
Time
was,
travel
Good as
nonetheless.
dancing before a public
I was
toilet
about to be
without a
like, oh man, if you've got the
Calmly.
secrets of real time travel.
Someone had to make sure the Smash Brothers fisticuffs never happened. Can't believe the game killed everyone.
Yeah.
Can't believe. Oh god! These V fighters are so good at punching me.
Are you doing like one of the century battles or whatever?
I'm just doing a random battle. I set up a bunch of random whatnot. I like stamina battles, so I set up a bunch of random stamina battles and just beat people up. King K. Rool is still really... King K. Rool is still really fun to play as.
I tried doing one of the cruel fights.
How'd that go?
I got one.
I seem to remember those being really rough previously.
One of the
I don't remember which game it was that I did those on, but... I think 8 KOs was my upper limit on AOs.
One of the things in the challenge board is to get 3, and I got 1.
Got you, you little bugger. We'll have to cross over
3-on-1 team fights are hard to deal with.
Also, my other fun thing I've been doing with the Smash is just taking all 8 of my amiibos and then running a sick amiibo fight club.
Amiibo dogfights.
Amiibo dogfights. Yoshi, for some reason, is very good at the dogfights. Stab you, please? You stop being about Alexander. I mean, he deserves it, but...
a tad fiddly, that one. But I've pulled it as well as a dentist pulls a rotten tooth. There.
Move faster if you can.
I say, this is becoming rather perilous, to say the least.
Look in the vault in the Smash Brothers Ultimate and look at like the item descriptions and whatnot?
A little bit.
Someone, I don't remember who, pointed out a really funny thing on Twitter, which is like the Smash Brothers, like the ray gun thing. The barrel is shaped like the Smash Brothers logo in reverse.
Yeah.
Which seems like a weird Easter egg thing, I guess. But the item description says the purpose is to brand the symbol into your opponent's when
However, I suggest you vacate your workshop. No need.
Which is kind of amazing.
That's really messed up.
It is.
Devices, I have all the protection I need.
Smash is serious
Should
business.
you find yourselves with a
Fucking
moment
brand
to
the
spare,
Smash Brothers logo
do
into
drop by.
I don't know if I'm okay with this knowledge.
Well, you have it now, nonetheless.
I do.
You gotta live with it. So just think about that every time you get shot with the ray gun. Just walking away with a Smash Brothers shaped burn. Another thing that makes sense that I didn't know is that when Ridley is charging his like fire breath thing, if something hits him in the mouth whenever he's charging it, he actually takes like tons of damage.
Is that a?
It is a Metroid thing, I get, because Ridley's weak point was always his mouth.
Ah.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually not positive that in any particular game he took more damage being shot in the open mouth, but I do know that his open mouth was always generally a, like, target. I'm trying to remember if there was a game where stuff just straight up bounced off him unless it was open mouth. Maybe Fusion? I feel like that might have been the case in Fusion. Because generally I think I remember just blasting Ridley, you know, anywhere on the body with missiles.
Nice work.
Normal shots and whatnot did jack all, but...
So many things are happening now that I'm out of the Alexander Graham Bell mission. And to stab these people. Ow. And then my train safe is almost full, so I gotta go look for my train. There it is. Oh yeah, I think we were also having the discussion at one point about the terrifying knee hats, where you can like...
Oh yeah, where you're just wearing a character's head.
Yeah, I think the Isabel one may be the worst one I've seen.
Oh god, there's an Isabel hat.
There's an Isabel hat, and it's you
Oh,
just
Jesus.
have Isabel's head on top of your head.
Just weird. It's just weird.
It's,
Like, is it like the KK slider hat where it's like open mouthed? And
Yes.
you're just wearing their head. Oh god. Ugh.
just to loop it all back to Craven the Hunter. It's like you just murdered Isabel and then
the letter is
skinned her, and then you
The
just
Jason
have
thing
her
is
pelt.
right.
Also, in my off bits, I've gotten a lot of the upgrades here, because, you know, upgrades. And I'm kind of at the point of, like, I've gotten all the upgrades I really like, so, you know, fun times. Anyway, we're gonna go hang out with Karl Marx, everyone's favorite Kirby boss.
God damn it.
Seize the star rod of production.
God damn it. I think I like Assassin's Creed a lot more now that it has stopped taking itself seriously, at least. Like, the fact that Odyssey is just, like, 90% fiction. Like, there are very few historical characters, and they are mostly there as, like, a side note.
To me, like, what? There's Pericles, there's
Like,
Herodotus and Socrates, and
they are there to throw a few, like, quotable lines at you. And be like, hey, I'm that guy. And then that's it.
Hippocrates is there to talk about eating an apple.
Being a doctor and all that. Also, I discovered what my problem was with Incineroar's side B attack,
Oh?
which is I have literally never once gotten the timing correct to get Ilaria.
Yeah, I get, like, the backdrop a lot, which I like because it, like, sends dudes flying into the air, but...
It does, but also I realized, like, I did not realize there was a lariat variation, or like a, you know, clothesline variation of that.
Apparently there is dumb
Speaking of
wrestling happening tonight, yeah.
Oh? What's the dumb wrestling happening tonight?
Oh, it's the tables, the ladders, and the chairs.
Oh god, it's nice to take the view thing.
Yeah, guess who's not gonna watch that? Probably it's me.
Yeah. But how about that Will Ospreay, though?
Yeah, how about that assassin?
Yeah, but how about him last night, though? When he had no dumb assassin outfit on.
Whatever, him and his...
Like, if he came out dressed as Alexios, I'd be all for it, don't
to
get me
me.
wrong.
I have been ordered to keep your rallies off the streets.
No, you must listen
If he
to
was in
me.
full
The
Olympics
people
mode,
in
he
the
just had a
city are in
loincloth
dire
and was
need of
oiled
your
up.
assistance.
He likes it oiled.
Oh, you are Jacob Fry, are you not? And Miss Fry.
We're at a
Anyway,
disadvantage,
here's Karl
sir.
Marx.
Karl Marx. Much like you, I am an activist of
I was
sorts.
gonna ask,
You've got the
what
look
you
of a
did the
man
Dumb
who
Olympics?
wants
Spoilers for
Oh,
Assassin's
yeah.
Creed Odyssey.
We'll-
by the way.
we'll get there, it's
Citizens
fine.
lately than any endeavor
I was
has
gonna
accomplished
ask
in a
about something
decade,
that you
but
did
those citizens
in
are
the
already
Odyssey,
well
which
provided
is
for.
when the
I challenge you both to help those who
what's the
really
term?
need
When the
your
fisticuffs
assistance,
occur.
the working people.
Yep.
An interesting
when that
challenge.
part of the game happened,
We accept.
did you or did you not have access to
Shouldn't we
special
at least
oil
talk about
for
these things
match?
first?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
What?
We accept.
Did you do the whenever you were getting the guy, whenever you went and recruited the dude, did you just do the oil thing then? Because there's like a whole thing about getting the student's special oil to go recruit him, right? I remember that part.
No.
Oh, okay.
I-
Well, before I went to,
I think
before
I
went to
just-
go get that guy. there was a thing about, like, you should talk to this guy first, because that guy knows about his stuff. And they were like, alright, get all these ingredients to make this special, like, body oil. And then you go and talk to that guy, and it's like, alright, get on the ship. And he's like, do you have my oil? And you can be like, yes, or you'll get it when we get there. Like, not before. And so I was like, no. Like, carrot and stick, you do not get your special body oil until we get to the Olympics, buddy. And then things happened, and he ended up not needing it.
Yeah.
So, whenever the match came up, they were like, alright, you ready? And there's like an option for like, you know, actually I've got this oil. Hold on. So you can just go get like super oily and greasy, and your character model is just super shiny.
I missed that, apparently.
Okay, well that is how I did that. Super shiny. Just full Hakan.
Let me just execute these cops real quick. Hold on.
I also tried reloading an old save and doing the like oiling up before he got on the boat, because I wanted to see if that changed anything whenever the thing happened later.
Mm-hmm.
Like if maybe he would be I don't know if there's a non-spoiler way to say this, spat back out.
Slippery?
Yes. It did not help. I like the amount of weird, dumb side things in that game.
That was not what I meant.
There's
to
so
do.
much bizarre shit in that game that doesn't need to be there, and yet it is. Also, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna keep beating up cops. Bobby's. I'm gonna, like NWA William. I'm going to blast a Bobby. Jeez, how did Marks get all the way over there without me noticing? Hey, Marks.
Tonight, sundown, the usual place.
I'll be there.
You know, I have similar problems with the police in Paris. Well, Paris and Brussels.
Knock, knock. Anyone
And also, perhaps Cologne. Our next worthy ally awaits us in a nearby pub. Onwards. No doubt the police already have agents stationed within. I'll wait here until the coast is clear.
And I'm back. How's it going?
Like NWA William, I had to blast a Bobby.
Murdered these cops.
And did.
Monster. Well, I get, because there's still no non-lethal takedown in this game, is there?
Nope.
That's really weird. I don't know, I feel like a game like this should have a non-lethal takedown. Whenever you are dealing with, like, gang members that A, are probably going to join your side once you kill their boss anyways, and B, cops, who you generally don't want to murder. I don't know, it seems weird that there's no non-lethal way to put someone down.
Let's try this create a faction fight thing, because I don't know what this is, actually.
Create a faction?
You know what to do.
Create a faction fight, which I think is, I'm gonna have my dudes attack the cops.
Oh, okay.
And then it's gonna spill out, and then I can get the other guy to...
Like, distract the cops so you can go kidnap somebody or something?
No, I'm gonna murder him.
Oh, okay.
Also, I don't think that works, but whatever. What's up? Later. Oh well. I tried.
That's all we can ask.
I wonder if I know the poor beggar. Thank you, you
Served
can
your
go.
purpose.
The usual location. 1 hour.
Right you are, Mr. Marks, sir.
What? That guy has very interesting shoes.
don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I believe our work here is
Animation glitches.
Okay.
Let's slip away and get to the
I was gonna
meeting.
say maybe it's something I'll see in a second.
Appreciate
But...
your
Yeah.
assistance in this matter. Only when workers are able to assemble freely and in strength will we be able to achieve the reforms we most assuredly
Whoop.
desire.
Right back to
But I trouble
right
you
back to
stay
neutral
nearby
animation.
until the meeting is over. I fear we may yet meet with some mischief.
Someone help me! Anyone!
I feel like I missed it, whatever it was. Oh well.
There's a guy at the bar who was talking to Marks, and then
It seems
Like-
the movement is ever doomed to be betrayed from within.
once he was
Will you fetch
done,
the
he
gentleman back
just
here?
like zipped right back to the.
I was expecting something to bug out in some way that his feet were like twitching wildly out of control or something along those lines.
No, he just zipped.
Are you mad? You're making a big mistake.
Let's go for a stroll.
Like NWA Williams.
Are you mad? You're making a big mistake.
Act natural. Easy now. Don't struggle.
What's all that argy-bargy about then?
I mean, it does make sense that I'm making these jokes because I am rolling with someone named Carl.
You and
It's
I.
true. But I feel like that particular Carl would be extremely opposed to this Carl.
Probably.
Scream and it'll be your last.
What's going on over there?
Quiet and I won't hurt you.
Are you kidnapping this man for Karl Marx?
Because he ratted out the good socialists to the cops.
What possessed you to
Oh,
do
okay.
this thing? Has the
No
party
such
not
thing.
taken care of you?
Governor of the Millsea. Any man what joins a union will be put out of work come sun up. How long will the party feed
You know
my
what's
family
nice
for?
about Skyworld as a stage?
If we do not stand together,
What?
we are lost.
You can turn it into a version that doesn't have
father's broken
shitty
silent.
clouds.
Please,
Just make it Final
I thank you,
Destination.
my friend.
Or
Or Battlefield.
I hope
Doesn't
you will
matter.
continue to aid the struggle when the opportunity
Make
presents
it not what it is.
Also, it took me a second because when you said Skyworld, I was thinking of the Skyward Sword stage, and I was like, there are no clouds here.
No, no, that place is a Sky Loft, very different.
I earned a skill point. That's not the skill point button. Yeah, let's wait until we get another skill point and then get, like, execute or something. And then we'll level up. I mean, also, we're, like, already halfway to another skill point. 2/3 of the way. You know, in still images, because that game doesn't work in motion like at all. I still think Unity still looks really good.
It does.
But like, this is a nice rain effect going on over here.
I don't think anyone's gonna argue that Unity like looks bad, just from a pure graphical standpoint.
It just runs poorly and then plays bad.
Yeah.
And then has a bad, has the
It's
bad
not bad
writing.
looking. It's just a bad game.
Yeah. It's a very, it is a very pretty turd.
Yes. The most polished.
Ooh, oh, okay. Wait, what is this? Why is there like a 6 skull?
Where are you going that there is like a 6 skull?
Just hanging off the side of this bridge.
You should probably avoid it.
But there's, look at how cool that is though. It's weird. Like it looks like the dude from Medieval.
Oh, Daniel Fortescue?
Yeah.
You're right,
My
that is a
poor
weird skull
friend
just
Frank
on that bridge
Morris.
there.
His son dropped dead of exhaustion after finishing an 18-hour shift.
Bizarre.
Frank is consumed by
Man, Medieval was a good game.
I don't think I've ever seen Medieval in motion.
Oh, it's weird and super old, obviously, but I liked it.
It's getting remade.
It is a bizarre thing, but I am glad it exists.
That must be the explosives. No sign of Mr. Morris yet, though.
Oh
That's
god.
That's where I learned the meaning of the word fodder. As the main character is described in the intro as arrow fodder. Which, do you know anything about Medieval or Daniel Fortescue?
I know he's a skeleton.
Okay, his backstory is the best, actually. He's like the legendary hero knight of the kingdom or whatever. But in the big final battle against the evil queen, he died before the battle. Like, the first arrow fired in the battle just hit him directly died instantly. So everyone in the game is just constantly mocking him for dying before the final battle started. And like, well, you fucked it up. Now we're all dead. Great. Thanks, Daniel. He's just like, come on.
Who are you?
A friend of Mr. Gilliman's. Now, please.
I love that
let me
idea
focus.
of, like, the hero totally just ate it to a random arrow right at the start of the final battle. Just lucky shot, critical
What do you
hit,
expect
hero
me to
done.
do? Even a dog will fight if kicked once too often.
Avoid collisions or the nitroglycerin will
Don't
explode.
like being told
There
what
you
to
are.
do.
Getting bad Castlevania flashbacks.
Oh right, that was a thing in the Castlevania 64.
Yeah, it was. It was real bad.
Here now.
It's the part of that game I never beat.
Come on!
It's also the part of that game I never beat.
But also the rest of it.
Yeah, I've never actually played Castlevania 64.
I assumed that was the joke you were making, yes.
Come on!
I mean, it wasn't... No, it was bad.
It had its own weird problems, but
The one where you're playing
Easy go.
Cornell the werewolf dude.
yeah.
I mean, I played that one, and it wasn't terrible, but it also wasn't good. Like, none of those were good.
Gotta go.
Those 64 Castlevania games.
Turn right. Go left.
Well, like one of them was better than the other. Oh god. I don't know how that... I'm very glad that my... Whoa! Oh god, everything is going great.
Go left.
Sounds like it. Tell me again what you're very glad about?
My nitroglycerin stability is very good, despite the fact that I
Slow down.
apparently like, just flipped into a gigantic camera.
Easy now.
I'm gonna honest, the nitroglycerin seems very well balanced.
It does.
Whoa there!
There! Who are these people?
Some very determined individuals.
We're trapped in
Man,
here
that
unless
fucking
you ascend
Castlevania
and deal with them.
Have you ever seen that level in action?
No.
Okay, if anything happens when you carry that shit, if you jump, if you run, if an enemy hits you, if you try to hit an enemy, anything that happens at all will cause that shit to go off. It's absurd.
Oh, my ear itches.
Yeah.
I got the nitro back. That must please you.
Not a bit. I doubt their designs on the explosives are any nobler than yours. Damn. Now I'll have to work out where they've taken it and why.
I might be able to assist you. Find me in Southwark when you're ready.
That dude's like, I'm out. Excuse me.
Let's...
Excuse me again. Big yawns. But hey, now I'm level 8.
That's nice.
Let's see what I can do now that I'm level 8 and have $1 billion. I can craft this ivory and jade cane sword.
It does sound cool. Things made of ivory generally cool, if unethical.
I can also buy this flame silk cloak.
That does sound rad. Does it do anything cool for you, or is it just cool looking?
It's just really cool looking.
Damn.
I mean, to be fair, it's like really cool looking, but...
Well, that changes everything.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's keep putting off doing the main storyline and then just do hang out with Karl Marx some more. How's about?
Yeah, why not?
He's a cool
To
guy.
be fair, what's even important about the main story?
Right now we're tackling like the transport industry of London.
Oh, great.
This one's at least
Nothing-
somewhat funny.
Nothing
You know,
gets people excited like public transportation.
well, not like public transportation, like freight.
Okay.
Corruption reigns here, I'm sure of it. The number of people injured by the machine.
And like this one has a really dumb, funny thing about it.
She already from the coppers.
Now, miss, we wouldn't want any trouble, would we? I ought to write a book on the oddities.
Just right in the butt.
What she's doing there, I want to know.
Yeah, I have to set cotton on fire so that the workers can seize the means of production over here.
I hear that's the thing Marx was generally into.
Looks like trouble is brewing.
I like that the mission description is like find proof that the factory is abusing its workers, and I feel like I'm abusing the workers more than anybody at the moment.
I mean, also, haven't you saved like 1 million children from abusive factory conditions by this point?
I mean, I've saved a lot of children from abusive factory conditions.
I feel like you don't really need that much more evidence than the fact that, you see everything else in this city. This place is fucked. Working in factories is unpleasant.
Especially in this era.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming it's generally more pleasant these days.
OSHA is a thing that exists.
Yeah. OSHA actually set up by the assassins.
Hold on, I have to hijack a fire truck.
I shouldn't be surprised, but I am vaguely surprised they even had fire trucks back then for you to hijack.
I mean, they're like fire carriages, I think.
Well, yeah, they're not like a totally modern truck. Although that'd be fucking weird. But yeah, sure, Leonardo da Vinci invented it. Way back when. The Templars stole the technology.
Hello.
Question, are you avoiding the main story because then you want to play as Jacob?
No.
Okay.
I'm avoiding the main story because I like all the side stuff.
Makes sense. I do know how much you like to aid in doing songs.
I mean, I'm really more, Karl Marx, I like to think, but... Oh god. No, everything's fine. Oh, I have to blast Bobby. Hold on.
Kinda sounds like everything's not fine.
Yeah, no, things have gone south. Whoa! I love videos. I think someone, like that video that you posted on Twitter forever ago, about someone just ascending.
Oh, right. When I just kind of flew into the air after I stabbed that guy.
Yeah. Except it wasn't me ascending into the air, it was the dude I stabbed ascending into the air.
Great. Watching the stream and waiting to see how this goes.
Okay, I murdered all the cops and the gangs.
Hey, Mr. Ridings, I'm not seeing anybody flying away.
What about any reports? We must get them out of there before the fire takes them.
Mother of God!
Yep, nope,
You're
there you
right.
went. That
Follow
cop
me,
Syndicate.
quickly! They should be just inside here. Oh, there they are. Good. They're safe.
Oi! What do you think you're doing? Stop thief!
What? That horse vanished.
It's a shame that Fire Emblem Fates blew.
Yeah, it really
Because
is.
I actually really like Corrin's moveset in Smash Bros.
The problem is you have to play as Corrin.
Yeah. It's just kind of sucks.
Gotta look into their weird feet.
It'd be fine if the dragon design didn't blow.
Yeah.
The dragon design kind of sucks, and then also you're playing as a character from a not great thing.
Which is weird, because, like, Tiki is an assist trophy, and that dragon looks really cool.
Yeah, well, it's just the dragon designs in general. Well, I mean, did you play through all the Fates?
I played through all of Birthright. I did not play
Okay.
through any of the other ones because...
Did you ever see the big dumb true villain dragons thing?
Yeah...
Hey, it looks real dumb.
It does.
Like, here's the thing. I get your weird, crazy dragon designs. I understand that. But it's Fire Emblem, so no. Dragon.
Like real...
Just make a dragon. No.
Just put the real dragon in, because you can do that.
Yeah, it's Fire Emblem. That's how it's supposed to be.
They're moving the shipment, but we must go now.
Like, hey, remember
There's a
Grima?
carriage on the
Yeah,
next
Grima
road.
was
If we
great.
hide within,
That guy was
they'll drive
rad.
us right to
Big
it.
evil dragon.
It's time you went
Remember
home.
Grigori from
I'll
Dragon's
hide in the
Dogma?
carriage again.
Yeah!
Yeah, that
Oh.
guy.
Back to a cold and cheerless.
I miss Dragon's Dogma.
It was a great game.
Too bad they never made another one.
Yep.
Capcom.
I'll keep those ones alive until they take me to our destination.
Or, you know, the fucking MMO that we're never gonna get. So mad.
Remember Deep Down?
Vaguely. I made a joke about Deep Down during the Game Awards. Don't remember what was showing when I made that joke.
I also don't remember the joke, so that's also a good
I
sign.
just made a joke about this, whatever this is. Like, oh, it's Deep Down. I think it was when that Ash showed.
Couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery.
Which also, that game looks kind of cool.
What the hell took you so long?
I could play it because it's on the Game Pass, and I still have my free month of the Game Pass going from when I bought the Xbone X.
Oh.
But
it's Dark Souls.
But it's Dark Souls. And so instead I've just been playing more Shadow Complex.
Makes sense.
I can't wait for...
Two things you love, Alexander Graham Bell and Orson Scott Card.
Yep.
Two great tastes that taste great together.
We gotta use
I'm
the
sorry, but
eugenics
my need is-
to,
No.
You
Justice.
don't even want to finish that
Nope.
sentence. There's no good way for that sentence to end.
I hope you find some kind of peace.
Now to destroy the crates! No one is getting their
Also,
hands on this
that man
hellfire!
exploded.
You generally don't want that to happen. Unless it's a man you don't like.
He was...
You know, he has inferior genes.
Oh.
Hey, you're the one playing the game with Alexander Graham Bell talking about how's the best Assassin's Creed. You get to aid the cause.
Where are these... Oh, they're on the outside, not the inside.
That fry woman is here!
I was standing too close to the exploding thing. And it was really funny. Also, I'm just using my gun because I can. Because I mean,
Why not?
because this mission is about getting rid of explosives by exploding them. There's no stealth.
We have a problem! She's not alive here! There's no... That's it! Keep running! This should finish her! Take your best shot!
Hooray!
Did you blow up all the explosives?
I blew up so many explosives. Now I'm gonna go talk to Karl Marx.
Day is saved.
Thanks, Karl Marx. Also, this is a, you know, moderately random poll.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, can you imagine why the Fox News didn't like this game when it came out?
Is it because of Karl Marx?
It's because you hang out with Karl Marx.
You're back, Mr. Morris.
And that was a hilarious bit.
And they didn't comment on the part where you hang out with Alexander Graham Bell, though.
No, they're okay with Alexander Graham Bell.
I see.
It's just
saying they've gotten an agenda.
I'm saying that they might.
I'm saying they're not fair and balanced?
You know, I know it's hard to believe, but I tend to find if you have to say that you're fair and balanced, that's not a good sign for your fairness and or balance.
Come on now.
But if you don't tell people, how are they going to know? If you aren't constantly reminding people how trustworthy you are, how do they know to trust you? It's like if you were playing that deceit game, for instance.
Yeah, you gotta
if you're
say...
not telling people every 5 seconds, I'm innocent, then how are they supposed to believe that you're innocent?
If you're not telling people, I'm never wrong, how are they supposed to...
That game actually does look really fun.
It does, but also, I'm still laughing about Pat, of all people, saying I am never wrong.
Yeah. I really liked that moment. I want to say it was actually in that exact game where he yelled that, where they were trying to figure out who was still alive, and the two people who were infected realized that they were both still alive in the room with Pat, who wasn't. And those are the only 3 left. So they both just, like, look at him and then just transform on the spot and murder him. Like, don't even try to keep up pretense anymore. It's like, oh, you know, he's the only left, so just do this. Oh, it's so good. The game seems fun, but from everything I read about it on the Steam reviews and whatnot, if you don't have a full crew of other people to play with, it is terrible.
I feel like that's for a lot of those types of multiplayer games. Like you want to play with people you know.
Like with the Friday the 13th game and Dead by Daylight and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It seems like it just generally works better when you know everyone you're playing with.
You want to?
It is free to play though, so that's nice.
The Velvet Sundown.
Yeah.
Man, remember Velvet Sundown?
I do. I never got to play it.
I feel
played it
like
like once, I
meeting is
think.
going to be disrupted. Strike breakers, maybe, or police spies. Ruffians who fear the march of progress.
Fear not, Mr. Marks. I'll look after you.
I worry that any agitation will incite terrible violence. So please remove troublemakers without attracting any
Remove
attention.
troublemakers without attracting attention,
Wunderbar.
says Marx.
Thank you. I must prepare, but I will see you inside shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, United Workers, the man we're here to see is no introduction, but I will give him one anyway. He has sacrificed so much in the hope
Do not
that we
blast a
may all
Bobby
benefit.
is one of
Please
the...
give a warm reception to Mr. Carl.
Not supposed to gun down the cops.
not supposed to gun down the cops.
Some sort of scuffle over there.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
In
No noise, just walk.
the Smash Brothers over here.
Yes.
So Charizard now only exists as Pokemon trainers, right?
Yes.
There's no separate Charizard.
There's
thing?
no separate Charizard.
So all of the
Let's do this
battles in the
thing.
adventure mode, where you're fighting just a single Pokemon.
Yes.
That's just they removed the Pokemon trainer from the screen for those or whatever.
Yes. They don't have any extra moves.
I don't want
or
to hurt you.
There is no way to like set the AI to only play as Charizard. For instance.
No.
They will just switch if they feel like it because you can only pick Pokemon trainer.
Right.
Oh, that's kind of
If you want
unfortunate.
to live,
Whatever
don't
you want,
make
I'll
a
do
scene.
it.
I like Charizard back in the day. I kind of wish there was a way to set the Pokemon trainer up to stick to one Pokemon or something, you know? Or to switch it between, you know, all 3 or just Charizard.
That would probably be the way to do it, as much as, like, when I play Pokemon Trainer, I kind of just want to play a Squirtle.
Yeah.
Because Squirtle is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Makes sense. It's fucking me up right now. Ow. Quit it.
I have mentioned my gigantic Squirtle pillow that I had when I was a small child. I had a gigantic Squirtle pillow as a small child that was like bigger than I was.
Nice.
And it was really fluffy, and I would just like take naps sitting on the Squirtle's like chest.
See, I just had a giant teddy bear pillow of the same sort. It was just like a, probably I'm gonna say like 3.5 foot tall bear.
Let's go for a stroll.
It was sizable.
We're going to take a walk, you and I.
Just take a nap next to your friend.
I have now blown up the Squirtle.
Oh no!
He was in the fight. I would have blown up Charizard if he was there.
Unfortunate.
I don't want to hurt you.
I don't know, there are a few odd things in Smash Brothers selection-wise. Like, I kind of wish you could pick...
I'll tell you what you want.
I wish you could pick on the, like, the Fire Emblem stage, the Castle Siege, that goes between, like, the upper and lower bits.
Where you could pick, like, where to start from, or...
Yeah, whether you're in the upper or lower part.
Just let me go.
Or, even whenever you make it the Final Destination or Battlefield version, if you could pick the other version.
I kind of wish you had, like, I noticed this in, like, some spirit battles against, like, some specific types of Pokemon that are on, like, the Kalos League stage. Well, like, if you're fighting a Steel-type spirit, it will always just go to the Steel-type zone. Or, like, if you're fighting the Dialga or Palkia spirits on Spear Pillar, like, those are the only ones that'll show up.
If you could just set it to be that way.
Yeah.
Like, to have the Pokemon who show up randomly show up less randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's stuff like that, and I wish you could pick, like, in the special Smash rules, I wish you could set them to apply to different people differently.
Oh, so
like, have one character be Giant or Metal or whatever. To recreate some of those fights you have in the Spirits mode, where it's like you're fighting Giant Metal Ridley for Omega Ridley.
Scream and it'll be your last.
But then, in the game, you can only set it to everyone is Giant or everyone is Metal. You can't set one person to be that separately. So the only way to have that Omega Ridley fight again is to actually go all the way back to the story mode and fight it again. Which is not the ideal way.
Or, you know, hope he shows back up on the spirit board or
Well,
whatever.
yeah, if he appears on the spirit board. But...
No noise, just walk.
Jesus, all right. Whatever you want.
Is there a hiding spot somewhere around here? I bet I could stick him in
If
a
you want to live, don't make a sound.
carriage. I like how there are people in this carriage and I just shoved that dude into the... Whoa! I don't think I was supposed to do that. That didn't seem to end the mission in the way that I was hoping it would. Oh well. Let's take a nap in the middle of the street. Did I break the video game?
May have broken the mission. Good job. Charizard, still pretty fun to play.
Yeah. If I find a hiding spot, will this work?
I mean, what did you do with the body?
I just left it in the street.
It's not a hiding place.
It's not, but...
Should probably go get it back.
Yeah, whoops. I dropped him.
Hey, come back here if you want some argy-bargy.
That guy is losing it. Like, stuff him in a hay bale or something.
I'm looking for...
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere except where I expect them to be.
Can you stuff them in a carriage, maybe?
I tried that, and I think that may have broke the mission.
Okay.
We're just gonna... We're just gonna reload the last checkpoint and see what happens. I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah, first time.
Yep. All right, one more time. This time we're not going to try to shove a dude into a carriage.
Quiet and I won't hurt you.
Looks like trouble is brewing.
What are these fuckers up to? What's happening over there? Something's going
Let's
on.
do this the easy way.
What's that?
Let's go for a stroll.
Look, all right, you win.
I wonder if anyone's been killed.
Act naturally.
I'll do whatever you say.
Cool. Just shoulder check the cop there, just to make sure he's, you know, paying attention.
I don't want to hurt you. Walk. Quiet and I won't hurt you.
Whoa! Cops.
We're going to take a walk.
Jesus, all right. Whatever you want.
I think I broke the cop pattern, and all of a sudden this got way harder than it needs to be.
Easy now. Don't
Let me
struggle.
go.
Okay,
I'll
we're
tell you
good.
anything you want.
What's going on up there? What are these fuckers up to?
Political power is now the great duty of the working class.
No noise, just walk.
All right, whatever you want.
Dicey matches.
In a united fashion with the simultaneous demand that the simple laws of morality and justice, which are considered right in the relations of private persons, shall be recognized as the supreme law
Make a
governing labor in this country. The struggle for such a policy is embraced in the universal struggle.
I feel like it may have broke again. Didn't even like stick a dude in a. Oh no, there we go.
Gentlemen, this meeting is adjourned.
And following from that,
Apart.
I will beat up some dudes.
Really casually jog away through
This is what I have. Here we go
Oh,
again.
holy cow, there's a lot of dudes. Stop beating up Karl Marx. Oh, stop beating up Karl Marx. That's right.
you've done a great service for the workers of London. I'm confident the reforms we seek cannot be far over the horizon. I don't suppose you'd formally join the Workers' Party?
I'm not much for politics.
He's not much for anything that requires deep thought.
Does that mean you'll join, Comrade Evie?
I'm afraid I have other responsibilities.
Honorary memberships, perhaps?
You don't give up, do you?
We seem to have that in common. Auf Wiedersehen, my friends.
Alright, I've helped out Karl Marx.
Yay.
He's a cool guy. I could do the Charles Dickens stuff, but that would require, like, taking over the Strand, and I don't quite want to do that yet, so might as well, you know, play a little.
Time for main story nonsense.
May as well do at least a story mission.
You know, I actually have just now noticed this because I haven't really played as Pokemon Trainer before.
Mhm.
But I like that in a lot of these stages they have like a place picked out for the trainer to stand.
Yeah.
Like in this Donkey Kong level, she's like the waterfall Donkey Kong level.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called.
Congo
But the trainer is
Falls or whatever.
She's standing like back on the porch of the shack behind the battlefield, just hanging out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I ever really noticed that in previous games because I honestly never really played as Pokemon Trainer.
They would either stand like on the back of the stage, like if there was just like on Pokemon Stadium, they'd just be in the background. And then if like the stage moved or didn't really have a background, they had their own. They would just draw in a platform.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's one of those things I honestly never really paid much attention to, but now that I've noticed it, it's a cool detail. Oh god. Alright, so lesson learned, I'm way better with Ivysaur and Charizard than I am with Squirtle. Fucking terrible with Squirtle.
But he's adorable.
That doesn't make me good playing as him. Ivysaur's adorable.
Yeah, Ivysaur's not as adorable as Squirtle.
It's cute as hell, though.
You're not wrong. Charizard is not very adorable.
He's really not. Although, did you see that he takes damage if you land in water in any of the stages?
Yes, him, Incineroar, Inkling, and Sonic all do.
Yeah. Alright, I think I've run out of me outfits and whatnot to buy because they've stopped appearing in the shop. Oh god, my arms. They're so sore. Everything hurts. Ugh.
Hey, things are on fire over here.
Oh, that's probably bad.
That lady appears to have a lady inside of her.
Beans. Why was Ridley in Dead or Alive? Sorry, I just flicked back over the Metroid wiki.
What?
Miss Attaway.
Yes, may I? Oh.
Apparently there was a
Splendid, you're here to
3DS
murder
Dead or
me.
Alive game where Ridley was a stage
No
hazard.
matter. Everyone
who
has a
spit
price.
fireballs at you.
Is this
Okay.
enough?
I don't know why.
I'm not here to kill you.
There's a Metroid level where Ridley attacks you, and yet Samus
what's
is
your
not
game?
playable in that game.
Mr. Starrick and the Milner Company have blocked your ambitions long
Okay,
enough.
sure, whatever.
I have a business proposition for
So
you.
so this chapter in the pre-release was
We have much to
hilarious.
discuss, Mr.
Jacob Fry,
Um,
at your service.
because
Truer words were never spoken.
Because?
they maybe showed off all the villains.
Oh.
If you'd be so kind as to take the reins.
And say that maybe some things need to be watched out for in regards to Pearl Attaway here. Also, I think let me check a thing in like here. I think it is. Oh, okay. There's somewhere where you can very quickly tell that Pearl Attaway is maybe not your
Up to no good.
Maybe not your partner for this section.
Mm-hmm.
Spoilers. Pearl Attaway is maybe not like your friends. Also, I just need to level up Jacob here because, you know, it's an important thing to do. Level up your dudes.
You must understand, I've received threats against my life. Malcolm Milner has all but waged war on me since Mr. Starrick brought out his people. And no offense, I hope, but you do look the killing type.
Pearl Attaway telling me that I look the killing type.
I mean,
What then is your interest in my redemption, Mr. Fry?
I sense an opportunity that will benefit us both.
Do you?
Is that so hard to believe?
Whatever your intentions, it will be quite the tonic to strike back against Milner and Starrick. I have a weapon. That's one of Milner's.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
I can't lose another bus!
Carry Crown. It's a fun time.
Get away from my bus!
Also, this carriage is so slow. Which, to be fair, it's like immense.
Can't take much more of this!
Take this!
Steady on.
Easy!
Malcolm Milner. Starrick's puppet himself.
Careful, you twats! This Parksy needs to make it to the Attaway depot.
He thinks he can burn my buses. Let's give him a taste of his own medicine.
Let's give him
Also,
the whole
hey, this
damn
lady's
bottle.
somewhat blonde and rich.
We'll turn Milner's park scene against him.
Let's make me Mad's
Well, I
other
need help
favorite
from my
character.
gang.
Such entrepreneurial instinct, Mr. Fry. I shall leave you to it.
on level
How
ground.
could Jacob not immediately tell this lady is evil, by the way?
You know...
She looks hyper evil.
Also, yay, I can equip the literal board with some nails sticking out the side.
Great for duels.
Yeah.
Especially airborne ones.
I don't know what happened to the driver. I just passed up on Milner.
Someone take care of him!
And then murder a bunch of dudes with some boards. With a board with some nails sticking out the side.
Pretty effective.
Result is that she's got 2 people on her payroll. That's all right.
Skin you like a rabbit! He's as good as dead!
Yep, that's me, the flawless fighter. Disregard the part where I have 1 bar of health left.
Heave-ho, Jacob.
Mash the X button.
Primed and ready.
Oh, excuse me. Now we run away!
How's that for a
Oh,
taste?
explosive.
I can see Milner's stock price plummeting already. You're hired. Though I have more business planned for us both. Drop a note to my secretary to make an appointment, and I shall reveal the next step in our scheme.
I don't actually work like that.
Hooray, a kukri. Oh, horses, slow down. Why? Nope. There we go.
Mr. Fry, I told you to make an appointment.
My schedule was open.
You're fortunate I like you.
Internal combustion engines.
8 small syllables that mean a great
Internal combustion.
The engines will be delivered to Milner by train. Secure them for me, and he will be devastated.
I'll need a second train to pull this off. And I think I know just the man.
So we have a deal, Mr. Fry?
You're fortunate I like you, Miss Attaway.
Bump, bump. Yo, Ned.
It's those cheap cigars you smoke.
Hello. What? Never seen that happen before. Horses, stop. Thank you.
So, what do you want, Fry?
What makes you so sure I want something? Perhaps I saved you out of the kindness of my own heart. Come on, let me tell you about the job.
pulling a lot of cargo there.
Just be sure to make the transfer.
Give him help.
Why is the world purple?
We don't have all day. Get cracking.
No, she's going out.
Not this one. Not what I'm after. Here we go.
Where am I defending Ned? What?
I'm back. How's the stabbing?
I'm unsure what I was defending Ned from, and then I got desynchronized because I was on a different train.
Oh. Probably should have stayed on the same train.
But I had to go to this train.
Oh. I should have gone back.
Apparently.
See, the problem is now I can't point out anything weird on the spirit board because you've seen all of them.
That's true.
I can't believe you went and got all the spirits.
Well, I mean, I'm still missing one, but...
Well, yeah, but it's one you literally can't get without, like, buying another game.
Yeah. Which, I like Pokemon. I'm not gonna buy the Pokemon. Well, they're gonna add that in to people that don't have... on a later date, is what it says.
Oh.
Not this one.
I'm gonna be surprised. I don't know what a reinforcement wagon is, so I'm just gonna We were standing in front of the thing I had to search.
Here we go!
Attach this way.
What are you waiting for, friends? Get moving!
My shot's ready.
The internal combustion engine. The end
I
of
just
horse-drawn
robbed this
transport.
train of an internal combustion engine.
It's like gazing into the future.
What
Probably
is
want
the
that.
going rate for the future, do you think?
We're not selling them.
You're giving them to your contact?
You'll be paid all the same.
Who is this Pearl, anyway? How long you been working
And it's
with
like, who is this Pearl lady?
She's a business partner. That's all you need to know.
Seems super evil.
Loading screens. There we go. Oh hey, I think it upgraded. I think getting the internal combustion engine upgraded my train again.
James, I hope I
Makes some
didn't
amount of
make it
sense.
tail ID
Except we didn't actually
Slap
put the
some
in the
gold
trade.
leaf
That's
here and
just
there.
a
I
cosmetic
gave the wood a
upgrade.
splash of shellac. Upholstered the lot. And how do you like the lampshades?
To be fair, look at how fancy this train is now.
I do like a good fancy train.
A letter? For me?
This guy is worried that he's made the train too fancy.
It's the lady.
Oh,
Fry.
I have it muted so I can't.
But to be fair, look at how fancy this train is. Holy cow.
Pretty fancy, but it's no like final room in Monster Hunter World.
That's true. That thing is comically fancy.
Remember the part where you've just got like a weird servant playing the harp by your bed?
Yeah, a weird cat. It's so good.
It's pretty good.
One might say Monster Hunter World is one of the 10 best games of this year.
People would say that. They'd be right.
Oh god, big yawns. Probably gonna do this mission and then call that
Call it.
on the Assassin's Creed Syndicate stream.
Makes sense. You've gone for a bit.
We've done our 2 hours-ish.
The required 2 hours.
Yep. It's in the contract.
Whatever deal you made with Ubisoft to play through their whole series.
I'm like legitimately thinking about once I actually stream like the rest of them, just tweeting like at Ubisoft, hey, I streamed all of your video games, can you stop like...
Oh God, don't do that.
No, we're gonna do it though.
No. Don't draw attention to us. Or do, I don't care.
I mainly just want to be like, hey, can you stop like trying to take down all the times I stream your E3 stuff?
No, I cannot.
Jacob, darling, do join me.
Look at these comically evil cups.
To fruitful
Look,
partnership.
no, but look at
New
them.
engines now in my possession.
Just having a hard time seeing how a cup would be comically evil. Oh God.
Back to business. Milner's fled to the Thames, occupied with
Like
securing
it's got
his ferry.
like a gigantic
All he has
ruby
left.
in it.
Protecting it with his life, no doubt.
The very thing I want you to take.
Those are some
Just
Templar-ass cups.
That's not your first glass of champagne, is it?
Success is more intoxicating than alcohol,
Well, why didn't you
Mr.
two
Fry.
turn into Master Hand?
Then save a glass for me.
Wait, are you doing like a classic mode?
Yeah. Pokemon Trainer.
Oh man.
After I beat you two, it just turned
Now,
into
what
a
would
Master
it take
Hand.
to
Also,
clone
yes, there's
Starrick's
some
pawns?
You should do
The sight of his
the
berries in
have you done the Mega
flames,
Man
perhaps?
classic mode?
Yes.
Okay, that's one of the ones that I would maybe say is among my favorites, since we had that discussion.
Mm-hmm. I don't actually remember it that well.
I just remember the ending where you fight Dr. Mario, and then Dr. Mario turns into Mewtwo. Which is a really fun...
Mega Man 2 reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I forgot that was the last fight.
Oops. How many skill points do I have? I have 2! We're gonna buy the thing that makes my eagle vision better as Jacob, because apparently I forgot to do that. Whoops!
And generally, you want some good eagle vision.
You do. You want to be able to, like, see which direction dudes are facing when you tag them. It's a very useful skill in stealth games.
It is.
I say, like, Assassin's Creed is a stealth game.
Well, I mean, it started that way.
No.
Even at the start, even in the first one.
Even in the first one, it was kind of like, you can just kind of blitz past people.
Yeah, but they have missions where if you get seen, it's game over. So that's all you really need to be a stealth game, right?
That's how you're a bad stealth game. That's why I never got past, like, the first mission of whatever super old Splinter Cell game I have, because the first mission is if you get seen, it's game over.
That's how you want to start things off.
That's how you want to start things off, and it's like, I barely know how this works.
Now to sink Milner's enterprise.
Stop that trespass!
You know, speaking of bad games,
Yeah.
I'm playing some Sunset Overdrive lately.
Oh, how's that going for you?
Not great. The game's not very good.
It's really not.
Like, it's okay, but, like, I kind of don't like any of the weapons. The weapons that I like the most are the ones that are just normal guns.
I like the...
I got an assault rifle and I got a revolver. I'm like, oh, these are okay, and everything else I'm fine.
I like the record.
I hate the concept. Like, using it feels terrible. It feels like it does like no damage to anything. But sadly, it's one of the ones that has the most ammo, so I end up having to use it a lot. Why is the Pokemon trainer in the picture just the trainers hanging out on top of the drugs?
And, you know.
Pokemon cheering for drugs.
What the bloody hell?
Don't worry about it. Hold on, I gotta go kill that totally evil Templar man, Malcolm Milner. Very evil. Definitely super evil. Beating up this poor defenseless lady in the transport business who has no evil bones in her body. Why would she be evil? Make me mad.
That's crazy.
That's exactly. This guy's definitely the evil one.
We also got one very serious question for you.
Yep.
Why would anyone not play as Luchador Pikachu?
I knew this day would come.
I don't know.
Mr. Starrett was furious I lost the engines. So this is my comeuppance.
Pearl Attaway led me to you, not Starrick.
And then we're gonna give her again. I should never have come between Mr.
Okay, I guess this guy technically was also evil, but I forgot about that part. But hey, but hey, guess what? Pearl Attaway is the bad guy's cousin.
I mean, and being someone's relative makes you evil. That's how it
Yeah.
works.
Alexander Graham Bell's son. Pardon me.
Time for Pearl and I to have a real conversation.
Oh, I guess we're not supposed to know that they're cousins yet. Whoops.
Oh
well. They're related. It's fine. Also, again, I feel like there was like a huge trailer that was like, oh man, Pearl Attaway is super evil. And then it's like, oh.
I mean, also look at that lady. She looks super evil from the word go.
Are you doing a spirit battle?
No, just normal. I'm going to Pikachu's customer. Like every time I've thrown it 2 now, and I've gotten a Alolan Executor both times.
Because Alolan Executor is cool and really stupid looking. And it's great when you use it in like in the Let's Go games because like it just breaks the camera. Because it's way too tall. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Wait. Where's this lady at? Oh, there's the door.
I was certain he knew that I belonged to the Order and was there to end me. Imagine my delight when he told me his true purpose. An assassin helping the Templar cause. Isn't that...
Maybe.
You seem to be having some trouble with this warehouse.
I am not having a great time figuring out where I'm going. Is there like stairs or anything in this little attic-y bit? Aha! Stairs.
You've lowered.
There we
You
go.
will
There's
get
the
your
cousin.
engines back. Our new motorized buses will bring us both
The
a
reveal.
lot of money.
The reveal.
I need to arrange proper transport for the engines to get back to my factory. I want you at Waterloo, personally, to ensure that nothing goes wrong.
Of course. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Today and in all of our future endeavors, cousin. Waterloo Station.
Door's jammed.
Again. Just give it a shove. How did he get through?
Oops. Pardon me. Gotta go. Like, dude.
Jacob's kind of a moron.
A little bit. And by a little bit, I mean like a big moron. Big dumb.
They've gone up!
Get your everyday essentials right here! Just come on!
But hey, now I can make the black leather gauntlets.
Yeah, it sounds okay. It's no chimera.
It is no chimera. In fact, the chimera is level 9 and the black leather gauntlet is level 4.
That's a pretty big level difference.
May as well craft it though, because it's better than what I got. It's not like money's hard to come by. Do I have a level 8 belt yet? No. Darn. Anyway, one last mission, because it's the end of this sequence. Might as well.
You've never done it before. I have no reason to believe you'd start now. You've always been super reliable.
I take this. I mean, hey, we're almost done.
You're right. Really not like I spent 100 hours plus getting through Odyssey earlier this year. Really there. But your voice was still coming through, so I wasn't sure how the other bits were doing.
We're gonna hold on through this loading screen and then see if it'll pull it out. It pulled it out! Great. Yay! Thanks, bitrate. Oh, excuse me.
Why does Mewtwo keep turning into Master Hand?
Because that's the trainer of the Mewtwo.
Master Hand wouldn't call him Mewtwo?
Yeah. I don't know. Why not?
Okay, but then why can't, like, the Pokemon trainer come in here and do a drop kick when this sword gets out? Why are the rules different for Master Hand?
Man... Can I take my, you know, semi-annually talk about how great the Pokemon manga is?
Sure.
Because, like...
So why not?
There's a
weird, I knocked Master Hand down, but he's in the background of the stage.
Weird.
I can't hurt him. I think I broke the game.
Nice.
He's in the background of the... Well, he can still hit me, but I can't hit him anymore.
Oh, that's good.
This is very broken. He's doing moves in the background of the stage, and I can't
arrive, they're
hurt
gonna
him.
unload the train.
Well, not if the train has already left.
Is there a way to record video on the Switch like
Assemble
you
a
can on
team
the
at
PlayStation?
Charing Cross.
Unfortunately, not for
I'll
that
send
game.
the engines there for you to recover.
I'm taking screenshots of this nonsense now. Maybe when he does a move that goes back to the foreground, he'll pop up proper.
In some games, you can hold down
He's
the...
fixed. He came back.
In some games, you can hold down the screenshot button and it'll take a video, but it's not activated for Smash for some reason. Oh, no. Okay.
That was really bizarre.
Oops.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the delay.
We went to do a thing in the background where he was like shooting something at me, but I used Pikachu's like Thunderbolt. It comes down from the air, and it hit him, and he did the thing where he gets knocked down invulnerable, but he landed like in the background of the stage and couldn't be touched.
Nice.
And then he flew back up and kept doing his moves like in the back way. But he was doing his normal like moves that should have been on my level on a different level. And that got really weird. Because I couldn't hit him, but the stuff he was throwing out could still hit me.
This is absolutely absurd. I'm going to miss my...
He did one of his moves that went to the foreground, though, and that fixed him.
But the, thing I was going to say about the Pokemon manga is that there actually is a lot of instances of, like,
trainer on trainer violence.
Yes. And, like, Pokemon battles in the manga are very physical affairs.
Didn't somebody like Koga's Arbok get like cut in half?
Yes, that happens. But, like, also...
You could just, like, regrow its entire lower half.
Well, no, because it got cut. Well, because it got in the original Japanese version, it got cut in half the bad way. It got cut in half, like from head to tail by Blue Scyther. Or I guess in the Japanese version, it would have been Green Scyther, because at some point, all those names just became hilarious.
Street Fighter situation.
Yeah.
Vega Bison.
Basically.
It's okay, just say Gary.
I don't like the look of these arseholes.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna get the unique whatever for this one.
I kind of wish that when we were doing like the Bison fight or whatever against them, I wish you were fighting both of them. Like same with Vegas, same with Ball. I wish you had to fight both characters who technically have kill one-handed match.
That'd be fun. Oh no. Still loot the security checker.
Fucking Alolan Executor is in the clear picture for Pikachu needed. They will not stop coming back.
I mean, everybody loves Alolan. Heads up! That was really silly.
How's your Stilton doing?
Oh, you know.
What a shame. Good partnerships are hard to come by.
Ours is most certainly dissolved.
It's business, Mr. Fry. One does what one must to come out on top. Crawford will not take the news of my death lightly. He can be unpleasant when he's cross.
Okay. That's no small.
I have sacrificed so much. I don't want to lose my buses.
I like that her dying breath is, I don't want to lose my buses. It's very weird. Oh yeah, now we're gonna steal this train.
Let's get rid of him! Stop him! He's over here! He's going to die! Where do you get your energy from? I found him again! I'm taking him out! He's over here!
I can't just run away with the train. I have to stealthily run away with the train. Now we have the internal combustion engines.
See, that's nice. You're just gonna stick one in your train? Is that the idea? What's happening here?
I don't know. Just stealing stuff from El Templars. And the big villain man is very upset that we killed his cousin. Because it's implied they were doing the incest. Don't you love video games?
When coldness or deceit shall slide, the beauty now they prize, and deem it but a faded
Also, I feel like
light
these sections are still what they wanted to do with the Far Cry 5, but done way better here than in the Far Cry 5.
Hollow hearts must wear a mask.
Mr. Starrick.
I told you not to disturb me! Till break your own to see.
It's a pretty sick gun, though.
It is a very sick gun. You know it's not one of the 10 best games of this year?
Is it Far Cry 5?
It's Far Cry 5.
Me, that you remember me.
Crawford.
Her luster stripped by the hands of that savage. He must be brought to justice.
Pearl would not want justice. Pearl
There's a
would
weird
want
way
vengeance.
to put that.
Passion is most welcome, Miss Thorne. But we cannot let our emotions disrupt the lawful structures of society. If we do that, the enemy wins.
It shall happen in the shadows. Miss Fry will hang from the gallows.
Well, that's harsh.
And I will flay her brother as he comes to save her.
I suppose it must be done. Take no chances. Increase the Templar presence in London. We alone protect this city of light.
Yes, Crawford. And then we shall enter the vault and cast aside the shadows together.
A letter? For me?
Anyway, that's gonna do it for the Assassin's Creed. Join us next time when we do the next thing.
Join us next time as TFP continues to destabilize London.
Yep.
Hates law and order.
So much. Oh, now we're gonna fight the banks.
Oh, good.
That's the next one.
What have we
yeah.
here? Boiler. This strange character's meddling will be the death of us. He was loitering around the exchange today, asking far too many questions about.
And then we're gonna be done, I swear.
Should he discover my plan, you will face a far worse fate than losing your job. Signed, Plutus.
So this Plutus is Starrick's banker, I wager Dredge will lead me to him.
While you're out and about, do attempt not to destroy modern
Do
medicine.
not attempt, or do attempt not to destroy
Don't make me
modern
laugh.
medicine or
Innocent
London's
lives hang in the
transportation
balance.
network.
They depend on the
Says
city.
Evie.
I'm not the one who let Lucy Thorne walk away.
A mistake I intend to rectify immediately.
A letter? For me?
Anyway, next time we'll also probably take over the Strand, because we're level 8 now, and we can do that.
Yeah.
And then we can almost take over the Westminster. And then we'll take over all of London. Or we will have taken over all of London, rather. But, that's going to do it.
Alright then. Assassin's Creed. Still alright.
Still pretty good.
This is not my favorite, but it's okay. It is some people's favorite.
It is.
Strange people.
Hey, I never made a...
You have a zebra head on your wall. What the fuck?
Don't worry about it.
How are they the bad guys again?
Because they're being mean in their ways of taking over London, whereas I'm...
Kill the zebra!
I didn't. Someone else did. We just thought it looked cool and then just stuck it in our house. In our train house. Also, I'm just buying a bunch of upgrades here. Don't mind me. Hooray. Also, that's not a zebra. That's a deer.
Wait, I could have sworn there was a zebra.
Oh, no. Okay, there is a zebra also. Never mind.
Okay, I thought so. You killed multiple animals. Great.
We didn't.
Yeah, sure. What do you have to say to make yourself feel better?
Anyway, night everybody.
Night everybody.